Hi everybody, my name is Paula. Welcome to Purpose Fit. I have a 30-minute flow for you today that's going to be for all levels, so anybody can join in. It's going to be mostly focused on the upper body with some back bends thrown in, so if you're ready, go ahead and get started on the mat with me. Please remember that this is all at your own risk. If you have any concerns, you always talk to your healthcare provider before beginning the practice, and if you have a yoga block, this would be very helpful for this practice today. If you don't have one, no big deal. We will find other ways. I'll offer other suggestions if you want to still do the practice. So when you're ready, get started. Easy, comfortable seat. Settle in right away. If you want to use that block underneath your tailbone, you can, to let the hips be a little bit higher. Close down the eyes. Roll the shoulders back and down and begin to breathe. And in yoga, we often feel obligated to create this really tall, regal seat right away. Don't feel any pressure to do that. If it doesn't happen automatically, it's okay. We'll get there over time. Most importantly, you're letting the sit bones settle. You're letting the knees relax. You're letting the shoulders move back and down as the chest lifts. You're letting the crown of the head move up towards the ceiling like you have a little string tied to the top of your head, and it's gently pulling your spine longer and longer as you sit here. And breathe. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your time here. And while you're breathing here, I'd like you to take a moment to reflect on your day. Maybe it's first thing in the morning, so you can reflect on yesterday or your day thus far, wherever you're at. Think about the things in this day that have been different, some things that might have been unexpected or unusual. And just notice how you reacted to those changes, how those different events change the rest of your day, or even your outlook on the rest of your day. And right now, decide that change can be a good thing. Change brings new opportunity, room for growth. And though we have security in the familiar, change allows us to move forward, to find more joy, more happiness. With all of that in mind, set an intention for your practice today. Good job. When you're ready, you can inhale, raise your arms up and overhead. Exhale, relax and back down. So keep your hands really light as you do this, inhaling and exhaling at your own breath pace, being careful that the shoulders don't go up to the ears, keeping that space open. One more inhale, lift the arms up, exhale them down. Now we're going to add on. So inhale, lift up, nice and light. Exhale to twist to the right, hands go down. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep going at your own pace. Maybe that's faster or slower than me. All is good. Shoulders stay loose. Sides of the neck stay long. Let's do one more. Even yourself out. Good job. Inhale, arms up. We're going to cross the right hand over to the left knee and reach that left arm up and over to the side. Try to roll your chest open towards the ceiling as best you can. Inhale to bring it up, and we're going to cross that arm to the opposite knee. So your arms are crossed in front of you. Round your shoulders forward, press your upper back away, and tuck your chin. Inhale to sit up. We're going to leave that left hand there. Reach the right arm up and over for side body stretch on the other side. Chest is open, do the best you can. Good job. Inhale to sit up, cross your arms again, round and tuck the chin. Inhale, sit up, unwind the arms, roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll find tabletop. So take your time to get into it. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to kick the right leg back, pulling belly button in and up, creating a 90-degree angle or as close as you can get with that right knee. Inhale there. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the chest, round your upper back, tuck your chin. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale in. So you're keeping that 90-degree angle with your leg. One more round. Inhale, kick it back and hold. This time we'll add that left arm. So you're still kicking that heel up towards the ceiling, level hips, belly button pulls in and up. Inhale, straighten your legs, see if you can get even longer. Lift away from the mat, one more breath. Set it down nice and easy, and we'll switch sides. So the left leg goes back, create that 90-degree angle. Make sure you're not dipping the lower back down. You're pulling it up, keeping it strong through the core. Exhale, round. Inhale, kick. Exhale, round. Go at your pace. Make sure the breath is moving with the rest of your body. Good job. A couple more. Kick it back and hold. Find your balance. Right arm goes forward. Feel your knee reaching back, fingertips reaching forward. Kick the leg straight and hold for another breath. Set it down nice and easy. Move your knees apart and we'll take a child's pose. For this one, I'd like you to press the pinky side of your hand into the mat, thumbs up, relax it down. Feel your chest and the armpits floating down to your mat, nice and easy. Bring yourself up, knees back underneath you, finding that tabletop. Walk hands forward, a handprint, and tuck the toes to find your first downward facing dog. Lifting those hips, maybe pedaling the feet, maybe shaking the head, bending the elbows and straightening, whatever you like here. One more breath to settle in it. Inhale to lift the right leg nice and high. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Take a big inhale to lift your chest away from that front leg. Shoulders down, chest reaching forward. Kick that back heel away. You can always bring the back knee down. Inhale, step it back to plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way for chaturanga. Inhale, lift into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Fingertips graze the ground, lift your chest. Belly button pulls in and up. See if you can sink more into that front knee as you lower the hips. Good job. Inhale, step it back, high plank. Knees can always be down if you want to. Lowering halfway or all the way. Inhale into a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bring it through between the hands. This time you come all the way up, high crescent. Reach the fingertips high. Again, without crunching the shoulders towards the ears, we want to keep it low. Inhale here. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back bend. Elbows go wide, chest up. Inhale, reach. Hinge forward halfway, belly button to spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean. You're still pressing into the heel of the front foot, going at your own pace as always. You're keeping the belly button pulled in and up to support you as you go in and out of these back bends. Kick the back heel away from you for one more breath. Good job. Exhale, hands go all the way down to your mat. Step the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. Inhale for flat back, hands go to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, fold again. Deep bend in your knees. Inhale to stand all the way up. Reach fingertips high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, baby back bend. So same as we did in that crescent. Elbows go nice and wide. Chest is lifting. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward halfway, creating flat back, but the hands are reaching forward. Tailbone moves back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Back bend. So again, going at your own pace. This one is tricky. There's a very fine line between challenge and going too far. So slow it down if you need to really find where that line is for you, to feel what feels good in your body today. It might be different than yesterday. That's okay. One more breath. Good job. Exhale to forward fold all the way. Tuck the chin. Inhale, flat back. This time use the hands for support. Exhale, fold, step it back. High plank. Going through a vinyasa here if you want, or you can skip it. Exhaling to lower. Inhaling to lift. Exhale, back, down dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bring it through. High crescent. Inhale, lift up. Settle in. Take a second, then right away, exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Because you're familiar now, try not to rush yourself. There's so much purpose in taking it slow, having intention with every movement, having some patience with the change that's happening in your body, using your breath to really build endurance, build strength. Couple more here. Exhale to bring the hands all the way down to your mat. Back foot comes up to meet the front, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time we're going to go all the way through our vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Option to skip it. Option to take a child's pose breath. Find your intention at top of mind again. And then inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale to bring it through in between the hands, back heel down for warrior two. So as you settle into warrior two, make sure you've got knee and toe pointing in the same direction, shoulders away from ears. If that's something you struggle with, if you get a little tense, flip the palms up. Usually that helps you relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Settle into that front knee and breathe. Good. Inhale to straighten that front leg. Lean forward half as far as you can, pressing the left side back, dropping into triangle. So this is where the block comes in handy. Sometimes it's nice to have something to land on. You can always just use your leg. If you can reach, go all the way to the ground. You decide. Pick your option. Roll chest open towards the ceiling. Feel that bottom hip tucking under as the top hip opens. Now take your top arm, bring it behind the lower back, palm facing out, fingertips reach towards the crease of your hip. Roll that shoulder open even more. If it doesn't feel good to look up, you can look forward, you can look down, whatever works for you. Good job. Keep the bind with your top arm, your left arm. See if you can bend into that front knee, walk the back foot up. You take your block with you. We're going to find half moon. So leaning into it as best you can, lifting that back leg. Hand goes to a block, to the ground, or you can always just let it hover. Find a spot on the ground to focus on. Really flex your left foot and push it away from you. One more breath. Slowly unwind, nice and easy. Turn both your toes to the side of your mat. Keep that left hand behind you as you reach the right arm up and behind. See if you can get the fingertips to touch. If they don't touch today, no big deal. Grab hold, inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin away from the chest. Exhale, fold. See if you can keep your hands from moving apart. Inhale to come up halfway. Release the hands and exhale, fold. Walk your hands around to the front of your mat. Take a vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Same thing, other side. Take a deep breath to reset. Inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. I'm going to flip around so I can face you. Warrior two. So have your block handy again at the top of your mat. Palms flip up just so the shoulders can relax. Sink into that front knee. Give yourself some strength, some pause here. Be okay with pausing here. You're safe. You can do this. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Shorten the stance if you need to. Lean into triangle. Really, really reach through the side of the waist. Left arm down, right arm reaches. Right away, you take that right hand behind you, palm faces out. Roll shoulder open. Be okay staying here. We can do it. One more breath. Look down at your mat. Keep your bind. Walk that back foot in. Left arm goes forward. Right leg lifts up. Half moon. Squeeze the belly button in and up. See if you can challenge yourself to roll that chest open more. Drop the right shoulder down. Kick away with your right leg. One more breath. Unwind nice and easy. Both toes face the side of the mat. Right hand stays behind. Left arm reaches up and over. This is my tight side, so the fingertips don't quite meet. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, round. We all have a tight side. It's okay. We breathe. We do the best we can. We work on both sides so that over time they even out. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, release the hands and fold. Walk your hands around to the top of your mat again. Step back, take that vinyasa or skip it. Good job. Drop the knees down. We're going to flip around for some core work. So again, having our block handy. I'll take it on medium height to start, but you can have it at whatever height you like. Keeping in mind that the lower your block is, the more challenging it's going to be. So we're using this block as a target behind us, tucking the knees in, planting the feet, hands go forward. You're going to roll back till you tap your block and lift up. Roll back, tap your block, lift up. So for this one, which is not typical for yoga, usually you want to keep the spine super straight, but for this one we are really rounding the lower back, tucking everything in to tap our block and lifting up. Now I'm deciding, take it down a notch. Try it out. If it gets too challenging, you can always bring it back up. I like having the block there though, rather than rolling all the way down and resting at the bottom. You're kind of forced to stay engaged. Lift the chest at the top and lower. Let's add the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows go down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows go down. I didn't quite hit my block. It's okay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Squeeze them back and down as best you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down. Tuck the tailbone under. Pull the belly button up as best you can. Couple more. Last one. Good job. Sit yourself all the way up. Right leg goes straight, left foot goes in. One leg staff. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, forward fold. Really pull those right toes back towards you and relax. Inhale, sit up. We're going to bring the left hand behind you. Option to just reach and find some space here, or if you want to come all the way up on that knee, lifting the hips, sort of a wild thing variation. Unwind nice and easy and take it to the other side. So left leg goes out right away, right foot in. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, fold over that straight as you can left leg. Know that if you're working with some tightness, if it's in the hamstring that you're really tight, you can have a little bend in your knee so your low back's not doing all the work. If your low back is tight, make sure your leg is really straight. Toes are pulling back so you can even that stretch out. Inhale to sit up. Same thing, other side. Right hand goes behind you. Lifting up any amount, finding your space. Hips to the ceiling, chest open. Unwind, same as you got into it. And we're going to relax back. So we've got our handy dandy block here. We're going to move into supported fish pose. So relaxing back onto our block. Our goal is to have the block right in between the shoulder blades, and then your head can fall down on the other side of it. So some of us, me included, feel really weird when we first get into it. There's a lot of tension right away. It feels really uncomfortable. Give it a few breaths. Be patient with this pose, and it can do really awesome things for you. And the goal is to let the rest of your body really drape and settle over your block. So you're getting lots of space. You're filling up the space around your heart with lots of fresh breath. You're taking away the fear that you have of change, of something new. You're good to stay right here. If you want, maybe reach one hand, maybe reach both. See what that feels like. Relaxing the arms back down when you're ready. You have the option to roll over to one side, come on out of it, and find your final Shavasana. If that felt good and you want to stay there, go right ahead. Another option, because we have our block handy, you're going to take a supported bridge pose if that's your jam. Otherwise, the rest of us can settle down right here in normal corpse pose for our final Shavasana. Don't be afraid to take up space. Don't be afraid to do some really loud audible breaths. This is just for you. Releasing the rest of the tension that remains. Releasing the rest of the worry. Feel it all melt out. And as you're here, relying on this little yoga mat underneath you for support, relying on your breath for steadiness, know that that is enough. Your space is enough. Even with its imperfections, it's enough to give you a perfect practice. More importantly, you are enough. You're enough to see change as it comes, take it on, succeed within it, and grow within it. And know that this space is yours as long as you need it. Whenever you're ready to move on with your day, slowly, gently give yourself the movement, starting at fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Mostly just doing what feels good, whether that's some stretching, some gentle movement in and out of the joints, whatever you like. Carefully, if you're laying down, rolling yourself over to one side and pausing there for a breath or two. Using the strength of your arms, press yourself up. Let the head be the last thing to come up. Finding a tall and comfortable seat right where we started. Taking note of the change that you made just in this 30 minutes. Notice how you feel different than what you did at the beginning of class. And remind yourself that even though these changes within our body are small and gradual, this practice is so valuable. You've proven it right here and right now by just how good you feel after those few minutes you took to move, to breathe, to build some strength. And together we bring the hands to the third eye center, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. We bring the hands to the mouth, reminding us to speak clear and loving words. And we rest the hands at the heart, reminding us of our clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining me for practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to support Purpose Fit at locals.com or follow us at Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at Purpose Fit Training. I hope you have a great day. Bye.